Lashana Tova. My name is Samantha Renzulli, and I am honored to have been asked by Rabbi Evan and Rabbi Sarah to speak with you today. I want to share with you a project that I, with the support of some incredible people in this community, worked to develop this past spring as a product of our quarantine. This initiative, Merkaz Mobile Mitzvot, helped inspire others and me, and on this holy day of reflection, I am humbled to reflect on the light we've been able to share with our community and share that light with you. When households globally were left to quarantine in their homes, the disconnect we all felt was pervasive. But none felt more than the residents of the Jewish Senior Services down the road from B'nai, where each individual was confined to their room, necessary but understandably lonely. My first year in Merkaz, the 4-year supplementary high school program I attend here at B'nai, I got to understand the value of community in the JSS through the intergenerational Better Together program. Working with resident senior buddies, we made and paraded hats, danced together, recounted stories, made quilts, celebrated residents' bar and bat mitzvahs, and even made a story-tall Lego menorah. And now, knowing the residents were not able to see loved ones or able to leave their rooms, I couldn't imagine the loneliness they were feeling and the dedication of the staff to support them. This in mind, one April day, I sent an email to Merkaz leaders Marjorie Verleza and Shelley Krieger. I wrote to them expressing my concern, how I wanted to help, and asked how I could help bring joy. I pitched ideas of singing or playing guitar or piano, zooming in to say hi, writing letters, or making video services with fellow teens. This was on a Friday. Almost immediately, I received an energetic reply. Of course they would love to hear my ideas. When could we talk? A Zoom meeting was set for Monday. That meeting catalyzed what became Merkaz Mobile Mitzvot. I pitched my ideas and was met with great enthusiasm. Inspired by birthday parades happening throughout quarantine, we organized a drive-by greet and wave to cheer up the residents and staff. We decided we needed to get in touch with Ellen Ashkins, Director of JSS Resident Life. In that meeting, we came up with our name, Merkaz, as this was a collaboration stemming from Merkaz's Better Together program and supported by Merkaz leaders Marjorie and Shelley. Mobile, because we could no longer sit and converse with our resident friends, but rather were taking our joy to the road. And of course, mitzvah, for our goal of good deeds and acts of kindness. And thus, Merkaz Mobile Mitzvot was born. We decided on a date for our parade. Publicizing to friends, family, and via Facebook, we encouraged festive cars and decorations, and lots of smiles and love. We set a goal of 10 cars. Over 40 showed up. The air was filled with honking, horns, and music. Voices called thank you from cars and balconies alike, and aides blew kisses and signed hearts with their hands. Our parade made 3 loops around the JSS campus and the neighboring low-income housing Hollander House apartments. Each loop around the building, more and more cars joined, and more staff and CNAs came to the balconies. Cars were streaming in with balloons and signs and banners reading, "Stay strong, you've got this, happy spring," and more. Residents sat by windows, waving hands, potted plants, American flags, whatever items they could find to send a message back to us. The feeling of happiness and gratitude was felt by all. Such a success was our parade that upon completion, we were asked by many, parade participants and JSS staff alike, "When are you doing this again?" We answered with parades every other week of spring. We came up with more contactless initiatives to show love and compassion. We collected art supplies, books, games, crossword puzzles, and more to entertain residents and for staff and their kids. We delivered over 150 bouquets of flowers to the JSS and Hollander House apartments. We gathered musical videos from community teens for a Merkaz musical mitzvah mashup, which can be found on our YouTube page and was shown to residents on their TVs. We also gathered videos of people's various pets from home, also to be shown to residents on their TVs. We delivered 5 planters to the JSS, all assembled through community workshops with flowers to be curated on balconies, hopefully with the help of teens soon. And recently we made a community video shofar blast and paraded our shofar blasts and joyful noises at the JSS just a few weeks ago. In addition to these intergenerational mitzvahs, we hosted a drive-in movie showing E.T., where admission was a bag of non-perishable food to be donated to kosher family food pantries in the area. It was so beautiful to see the kindness and support of our community coming together. Through this initiative, we were able to bring kindness and hope in a time where joy was depleting. And we are always looking to our community to help bring our ideas to fruition. You can follow Merkaz on Facebook or Merkaz Mobile Mitzvot on Instagram if you want to get involved. I shared this experience to share the lessons I have learned and embrace. We all have so much power to bring light and love to the world. As we have entered a new year, this is a reminder of the power of community kindness. And that when we start to feel fragile, feel like we have lost control, we can control ourselves, our response to adversity, by doing good for others and working to make the world a better place. Shalom.